Hey guys, Jordan with Riot, and I'm here to answer a question that we get all the time, which is, why should I lift heavy weights? And there are a ton of reasons, but there's a few really practical reasons that we think apply to nearly everyone. The first on that list is bones. And when I say bones, what I'm talking about is bone density. And the way that we improve our bone density and keep our bones as strong as possible over the duration of our life is by loading up heavy things, picking them up and putting them down. So things like back squats and deadlifts and bench press, all those things are going to help keep our bones nice and strong. And there are tons of ways to do it, but you got to find something heavy and really give your body a reason to keep the bones strong as you age. The second thing is a buffer. And what I mean when I say buffer, it splits into two categories. One, as you listed, is tolerance. And that really is tissue tolerance, and tissues being muscles, ligaments, and tendons. The more we stress these fibers, the stronger they get, which means that when they're challenged, they can rise to that challenge. And so imagine if you were to slip on some stairs and grab the stair railing real quick. That is an extremely high set of forces applied to your tendons, muscles, ligaments, joints. And the way that we can stay healthy and capable and strong through that is by having the strongest muscles, joints, ligaments, tendons as possible by doing loaded resistance training. Or imagine that you are trying to climb a mountain and you realize that you are failing to meet certain physical obligations because your muscles just aren't ready for that challenge. And so that's what I mean by tolerance, and that blends right into capacity with that mountain example. But more than just capacity, if I have let's say, 100-pound back squat, but in my daily life, I've only got to pick up 25 pounds. Well, that represents a certain fraction of my total capacity, and then my ability to do that repeatedly is going to be a product of what my total absolute capacity is. And so if I can push that up to 150 pounds by weight training, getting stronger, now my daily activities as a fraction of my total capacity have become smaller, which makes that activity even easier. And if we keep pushing the boundaries of our strength, and that means from whatever starting place we're at, we're not all going to be 500-pound back squatters. For some of us, it might be a 50-pound back squat is all we're ever going to achieve in here, but then that makes the rest of our life easy by comparison. So, hope that's helpful. And then that final thing, you're just badass. And I don't just mean like badass to your friends, I mean also an internal sense of I feel badass. My ability to help a friend get the refrigerator up the stairs, we get caught in a little corner, and when they're screaming, pivot, 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 I can handle it. I can handle that stress because I'm a badass. I'm not scared of putting the couch together from IKEA. In fact, carrying that box out on my shoulder by myself because, again, I am a badass. And so these three reasons, bones, which, why would we not want that? The buffer between our tolerance and our capacity, and also just walking around feeling like a badass can be a really helpful way to frame something, because while I love weightlifting, not everyone does, but if we can see the merits and the meaning behind our activities, sometimes it can help motivate us. See you next time.